Hello, this is Barbara Luel. I will give today some explanations about sketchbooks because I got some questions about which sketchbooks to use for urban sketching and about paper. So this is day 55 of the confinement sketchbook. Today we have here in Belgium a small release of confinement, so I will have some more work. So I will stop maybe doing sketches every day, but I will still make some because we are still asked to work at home as much as possible, and all the shops, the bars, the restaurants, theaters and everything is still closed. Just some shops opened. So I will still be working at home and have some time to sketch. So today I will show you some sketchbooks. When I first started urban sketching, I used practically only Moleskine watercolor sketchbook. This is one. This is a sketchbook I use for when I go to Venice. I used to go every year to Venice, and so I have this sketchbook with only sketches about Venice. Recently I started using, instead of this Moleskine, Sea White of Brighton sketchbook. It's also a very handy format to take in the bag to carry with you. And the Sea White of Brighton paper is much whiter. And it's a bit bigger. I will show you some sketch. It's a bit larger, and you see it's much more white, and the granulation is a bit smoother. It's also very handy with a rubber band and a pocket at the end. But I still like Moleskine, of course. So this is what it looks like when it's new. Then I also like for bigger travels to have A4 size. This is A4 size Moleskine. I took this to Japan. It has the same paper as in the smaller one. And this is the Sea White of Brighton A4 size. It's also a bit larger than the Moleskine, and it's again much whiter like the small one. Also very nice with a pocket at the end. So this is what the A4 size looks like. I started also to use a lot of accordion sketchbooks like these ones I use for the confinement, and it's so lovely because at the end you have one big artwork. So there are several ones. I started with the Moleskine. It's about 3 meters long. It's really long. What you have to do then is to be careful to use a bit the same colors all over the book, so it's harmonious at the end. This is a Japanese album of Moleskine, but Moleskine doesn't have accordion sketchbook with watercolor paper. And this paper is quite yellowish and very smooth, so nice for drawing, but you can't put a lot of water on it. Then there's this I used last time I was in Japan in autumn. It's Hanemühle, also very nice accordion, but very small, about 1 meter or something. It has nice paper, also very white, but I prefer when they're longer. So for the first confinement sketchbooks, I used this Sennelier. What's like this when it's new. Sennelier book. It has very thick paper, very lovely. It's 340 grams, and but also quite small. But I like it. So then, because I like it a bit longer, I started using this Fabriano. I also made one in Japan. It's with Fabriano watercolor paper, 260 grams, so it's a bit less thick than the Sennelier, but very nice. It's a bit less white, you can see the difference, so it's a bit softer. I like this one a lot, and the paper doesn't wrinkle when you put a lot of water on it. What is also a nice accordion sketchbook is this Laloram. It's Portuguese. You can order it online. They're lovely Portuguese people who make them with nice tissue on it. And it's nicely big. It's very long. So this was at the Symposium of Urban Sketchers in Porto. So it has this A5 size accordion, which gives nice artwork when you're finished. And then finally, sometimes I like really to have good watercolor paper. There are these sketchbooks made by Saunders Waterford, and it's quite nice because it has this square format, and they're really good cotton paper, watercolor paper sketchbooks with nice binding that stay open flat. It's also important when you're sketching. You don't want to close while you sketch. So this is really nice. I ordered it also online. So it has this cold press paper. Then it has the rough watercolor paper, which is more rough. This is empty. And then it has this hot press paper. So very smooth watercolor paper. So it, depending on what you want to draw, for some subjects you like it smooth, and it's really good quality British watercolor paper. So tell me if you have some questions. You can email me or in the comments below in the video. Thank you.